Hey, it's Tyler. Today I'm going to talk about the power of symmetry, specifically using the symmetrical structure of an augmented triad as kind of a practice tool to increase your variety when you're playing standards and you're practicing a specific standard. So I'm going to use On Green Dolphin Street as my standard for this short video. I'll also give you a little example of a blues, how it can apply to really any kind of tune that uses motion around the circle of fifths. So just going to talk about the end of Green Dolphin Street, I think. So I'll do it in E flat at first. That's one of the standard keys, or the two keys that most people play the tune in. So at the end, I'll play the bass note and the melody here just to kind of get it in your ear. Right, so that's just a real simple passageway through. So with the chords, it starts with minor 2, goes down, then you've got a minor 2-5, down to 6, same thing, minor 2-5, and then you usually end with a 3-6-2-5-1 here. So here's your 3, 6, 2, 5, and 1. So here's the thing, how to use the augmented triad. If you think of E flat as a member of an augmented triad, you'll have E flat, B, and G, right? Because these are separated by major thirds, there's really no root, excuse me, of the triad. You can make any one of those the root. It could be B augmented, E flat augmented, G augmented. All right, that's part of the beauty of symmetry. So if you take that concept and put it into a tune, like on Green Dolphin Street, for example, when you 3-6-2-5 at the end there, now instead of just ending on the tonic, just keep 2-5ing, add 2 more pairs of 2-5s. Now you arrived at the next key center, a major third down, which is B, right? So you play the tune in B, then you get to the end of the B section. Excuse me, I'm thinking keys. You get to the end of the tune in this key, right? So you've got your minor 2, same thing, minor 2-5 down to 6, same root movement here, 3, 6, 2, 5. Now same thing, add 2 more pairs of 2-5s here, and lo and behold, whoops, sorry, to G, which is the third member of this particular augmented triad. Remember, we're talking about E flat, B, and G. So you're playing the tune in G now. You get through there and you arrive in the same part of the form, same structure, right? So you've got your root movement down. You've got a minor 2-5 to 6. Keep on going, right? Here's your 3, 6, 2, 5. Now to get back to your home key, well, home is going to be in quotes because there is really no home key at this point because of the symmetrical structure of the augmented triad. You add your final 2 pairs of 2-5s. You're back in E flat. So the symmetry lends itself to an infinite cyclical method, right? If you want to practice, this is a fun way for me to practice. So if you want to practice this way, you can just set this up where it's essentially a circle, right? As you continue to 2-5 at the end of these key centers, in this case it'll be 3 key centers because you're using the constituent members of an augmented triad, you'll never come to an ending point, right? Your ending point will be when you decide that you want to stop playing. So the structure is inherently infinite in terms of that circle. So it's kind of cool, right? You've got the circle of fifths, which is infinite because of the circle property. You've got the symmetrical structure of this augmented triad, where if you just add 2 additional parts of the circle, right, 2, 5, you tap into the structure of the augmented triad for the tune. So you think, okay, well, this is a little bit too much to do right now, so start with the blues. Same kind of a thing, B flat blues. All right, you got your 1, you got your 4, go back to 1, 4, minor 4 maybe, 3, 6, 2, 5 here, tritone sub, here's your minor 2. Now, same thing, instead of just going back to your dominant 1, you know, whatever the key of the blues, add a pair of 2 5s here. So you'll end up doing the same thing, right? So if you're playing a blues in B flat, just surround yourself with major thirds here. So if you go up a major third, you've got D. And if you're on B flat and you go down a major third, you've got F sharp. And there's your augmented triad. So you could do kind of a trio, right? If you do this method, everything turns into a trio. So you'd have, in this case, you'd have blues in B flat, F sharp, and D before you returned to B flat. So kind of a cool, a cool usage for the augmented triad, and it's just part of the whole power of symmetry. I think I'm going to do a couple more separate videos on the power of symmetry. I think my next one will be something having to do with the diminished scale and voicing technique. So hope you enjoyed this one, and hopefully it'll spur you to some new and varied practice areas in your next practice session. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.